Alright, guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm talking about how might I work on a 5k day. So, this is actually a model that I've been working on for a long time. Um, but obviously a 5k day is a pretty good achievement. I think this is the first time we've had a 5k day for this model. Um, and yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna talk about, obviously the background, like the track tools we use, all that stuff in general. Um, but I'm gonna actually be talking about what we did different today to reach a higher number, because we actually had a few things planned for this exact day to reach a high number. So yeah, as for traffic sources, obviously the basic stuff like Reddit. We had Twitter with Xbot and the new tool MassX that the same dev made. We did Threads organic, and Threads with our mass follow tool. If you want info on any of these tools, by the way, whether it's the Twitter ones or the Threads one, DM my Telegram or join my Telegram channel and just DM me from there, and I'll send you the information on any of them. Um, but yeah, and then obviously we did iGeros as well. So these are just the characters that we've been using for a long time. We didn't really do anything different on them, but pretty much how the way we kind of increased the revenue today is because of what we had planned. So basically, what we had planned is obviously first of all a collab. So there was two girls that she was collabing with that had like around the same following. I think one of them had quite a bit more. The other one was like around the same. We booked an Airbnb for them for like 3 days. Obviously, first to make real stuff like that. But for this last day, to also do an OF live and to do TikTok lives with the collab with like the other girls. Um, so pretty much what we did first of all to actually make sure we get as much traffic as possible to my model's OF is firstly on Twitter we made a post saying that she's going live. On IG we did the same. We said that she's going live on OF um, at the certain time we did. And another thing we did was we obviously got the girls that we did a collab with to also mention our model on their OF, at her, even on Twitter and stuff. So obviously she was getting a lot more subscribers just from them as well. Um, there's a lot of subscribers. I think we had like 3x the amount of subs that we usually get, um, just on this day because of them and because we were promoting the live stream. And then yeah, before the OF live stream, we did a TikTok live with the other girls. So they were basically just sat on the bed. If they reach like a certain like goal, they'd show their feet, stuff like that. Nothing too explicit. Obviously, you're not allowed to do very explicit content on TikTok. Um, and at the end, they'll basically say, or like my model would say, go to my IG, guys. I'm in this one by. Then she'd go live on IG, and then she said that we're going live on OF in like half an hour's time. Make sure you go subscribe. It's free right now. And yeah, and then after doing that funnel, um, we pretty much just went live on OF. So on the OF live, what we did was basically it was like two type of live streams. So the first live stream is a public live stream where everyone can join, everyone can watch it, and pretty much all we do is sort of similar to TikTok live where they just sit on their bed together, but they sort of play games. So obviously it's not like they're nude show or anything like that. They play games where it's like spin the wheel, or they can tip a certain amount for something. So they can tip, for example, $10 to watch them kiss each other, or they can do $20 to take off their bra for like a few seconds. Stuff like that. I'm not sure how much I can actually say of this on YouTube, but obviously as the price went up, the more explicit things they were doing, right? Um, and that's the main part, and then obviously, like I said, spin the wheel, where they pay literally like $15 to spin the wheel, and it'd be a lot of different things. It'd be like either just show a certain body part, or it'd be like get a custom video for free, or not for free, but for that price, or get like a picture from us in DM, or get like a honest dick rating for that price, stuff like that. And then what we did, so they'll be live for literally like 2 hours, by the way, like literally for 2 hours. I would say per every single minute they're getting at least um like $15 to $20 worth of tips, maybe a bit less than that. But like within the whole 2 hours of that first stream, we probably made like 3K. Obviously keep in mind, obviously we didn't make money just from chatting throughout the day. It's not like they were live the whole day. So obviously we made money from the chatting as well. But from that live stream alone, we probably made like maybe a bit less than 3K, maybe like 2K, 2.5K. And then what we did was We basically said, or like the model said, now we're going to do a private live stream. So what you can do is you can tip $50 to get entered into that private live stream, and in that live stream, we basically play with each other like a GGG, like girl on girl on girl content. Private live stream where you have to pay $50 to watch it. Um, so like I think like 10 people tipped to watch it. $50, that's like $500. So then they started that live stream, and what they did on that live stream was they only carry it on if people keep tipping. So for example, the first 10 minutes of it is free. But then after that, people have to tip like $10 per minute to keep it going, otherwise it'll end. And it ended up being like another 1 hour stream. So obviously we made like an extra, I think, because people like sort of tip together. So I think in total from that stream we also made like an extra 200. Um, so yeah, obviously from that, that last stream was sort of like a private one. So not many people tipped as the first one, but obviously we still got them to tip a bit more, make a bit more money. So yeah, and then after that, obviously they ended it. Now what we did, this is the last thing we did to do with the live streams on that day. What we did was we took a screenshot from that private live stream. We blurred it obviously, and we posted it on OF saying who wants to see the live stream we did today with like a wink emoji. And if they say yes or they DM us and they want it, we were selling it for like, I think we were selling it for like $100 or like $90, something like that. And yeah, so obviously a few people bought that as well. And after that, I was just carried on with chatting as normal. And then yeah, the day ended up being, one of the last 24 hours ended up being 5K. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's literally all we did to succeed this. Obviously, we always had a lot of traffic. This video is more for like people that have experience, that just want to learn how to go from like 1K a day, 2K a day to like 5K a day. Obviously, if you're a complete beginner, this sounds a lot easier than it is because obviously we already had a lot of traffic. But live stream, like overall, obviously maybe you might not hit 5K days, but live streams are a very good way to make extra money, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about them, and a lot of people sleep on live streams as well. Um, because if you're hyping it up on all your social medias, you're getting traffic already, and then you're hyping up a live stream. You know, people are gonna want to pay to see stuff live, obviously. So that's why live streams are so good in my opinion, or they can be. Obviously, if you rinse and do it like every day, it doesn't end up being good. I would say like one a week is where it's fine. If you do more than that, then it usually ends up being rinse and doesn't get you as much traffic as it could. Um, but overall, yeah, that's pretty much all we did. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this. I've got private groups in the description. Like I said before, if you guys want more info about these bots, which by the way I do have a lot of videos on these bots already, so you guys can go check them out as well. But if you want to DM me about them and ask, then obviously just join my Telegram or DM me on Telegram, and I'll send you guys the info.